What's up, my Aquarius witches? It's me, Amethyst Rose from Tarot and Witchcrafting, and today we are going to do your love reading for July 2020 using the Tarot of Sexual Magic and our romance love angels. So let's get started, Aquarius. Woo! I was shuffling and shuffling and shuffling, and honestly, it was saying healing. Healing, 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 heart, healing, heart, healing, healing, heart. And I was like, oh shit. Mm. So you're healing your heart, your partner's healing your heart. You might not have a partner right now, and that's because they're healing their heart, because the sexual magic was not wanting to talk about it much. There is definitely romance to talk about, though, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Aquarius witches, it's important for you to decide what you do want, and then it will come to you. Okay? And that's the right person, right? The right person for you will come to you if you decide what that person is. Because we had retreat in reverse under that, and I have to be honest, to me, I'm seeing that it's coming, but it isn't time yet, right? Because we had very soon. So when it talks about timing, it's soon, it's around the corner, but it's just not here yet. Your spouse, as well as yourself, we're not ready yet. We've got to decide, right, what you want so that you get it, and then you can retreat. So this is in the reverse because it's just not time yet, but underneath it all, when that time comes, you're going to know, and I just know you're going to run out and get married. And then you're going to retreat with that partnership and enjoy, really. So let's talk more about that, okay? Because that's kind of the theme, is it's not time yet, very soon. You got to decide what's going on with yourself and with your partner, and if this is the right partner. So let's talk about that partner too. Like, let's talk about you first. You first, Aquarius. Yeah, it gave me a fat story. Woohoo! I like normally don't take so much, but I just said it. It's fat story. Let's talk about that shit. The moon in reverse. I feel like there's a lot of reflection going on right now, but don't get drawn into self-hatred or even just crazy, manic unhealthiness of reminiscing of the past. Let's have some real reflections. Let's have some real celebrations and victories. Let's really see what's going on. I mean, there's just definitely multiple players too. I hate to say that I feel like, Aquarius, there are people, plural. And you're like, which way could I go with all this? There's good and the bad and the ugly and everything, right? In love. Aquarius, you just see so much. Six of Wands, Aquarius, in the upright. Whoa, whoa, whoa. People are sexually drawn to you. That's not even a problem. You can have whatever ass you want, Aquarius. You are so desirable, and you're so sexy and passionate yourself. You just attract people. They just come on up because you're just unique and sexual and creative. So, when you got that moon energy, it's a little manic right now, though. It's healing. It's healing. Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, cool. So we're getting through this lesson, I suppose. Got a Five of Wands in reverse. Because we had the Six of Wands, right? Have you really looked at what you need and want in the relationship? And here we had clearly decide what you want so that you can get that now. If you want it, you just got to decide what it is you want. But here with this Five of Wands in reverse, he's not taking action because he's still like deciding. He hasn't taken the action yet. Okay. Even though there's still action happening sexually, there's action happening. People are in lust with you. People are sexually attracted to you, Aquarius. But, you're still kind of going through that process of really illuminating what it is that would sexually be fulfilling of your cup, and what, who are you? too. And what do you need to cut out of that, right? Um, the new start is around the corner. It's just not here yet, but holy fuck. It's an earth element. This is why this is so slow for you, Aquarius. I feel really like the slow earth element. It is very heavy. It's very real. It's very strong, but it's slow like molasses because it's earth. So this relationship almost feels like it's already on its way. That's why it showed up in the reverse. But something has to end in order for this to like open up to you. Or maybe not end, but maybe you just need to decide, and then boom, that person that is the best fit for you comes along. So, you know, it's on its way. This really, well, let's look at it in upright was why I did that. Let's look at that real quick. Look at that beautiful. It's like almost too like this person retreats into your arms, you retreat into their arms. I just keep that retreat, but also like safety. It's so safe here. Marriage, partnership, it's so new and fresh and loving and safe. My God, it's beautiful. Oh, fuck. Knave of chalices, cups. You're going through a period right now, and that's that moon right here in the reverse. Let's get her out, because fucking A. You're going through it, Aquarius, that knave of chalices, that knave of emotions, cup. You're a learner of, like, what do I really want in this relationship? What was right? What was wrong? I feel like there's so much thought about a past relationship, and oh, this harvest. I don't know. If Neil Young's song Harvest Moon resonates with you, but I was hearing that and it made you sad. It's like you write letters or text messages and then you're crumbling them up because you can't give them, or it's not, you're not delivering them, you can't give them, it's not what you want to say, you're so looking for the words, and it's very frustrating. I just, oh my gosh, I felt your frustration. I gotta get out of that. Sorry. Woo. So there's the journey, there's the walk, there's the fresh, there's the full, there's the new. Just walked away. Plug it, pack up and go. Have a new journey, have a new experience. Leave that bullshit behind. The Nine of Wands in reverse, you know, in the upright, it's like in the upright, there's active action to keep things silent. Like, it's like he's putting his hand on her mouth. He wants her to not say. In the reverse, I feel like you want somebody to say something. I feel like in the reverse, it's a 9, man. There was some type of an investment. There was absolutely some type of an investment, Aquarius witches. You put like 9 years into a relationship with somebody. No less than 9 months, right? 9 weeks. It's really like 9 fucking years. Oh my God. You put like 9 fucking years into this. But, you know, people weren't allowed to say what they wanted to say, too. Like, there's like a hush hush between you two, right? Like some type of words weren't said. I think it's like you want somebody to say something. I think it's like you want to say something. One of you wants to talk. There wants to be talk instead of not talking. All this sexual chemistry and not talking. You want to talk. I mean, you want to talk. You want to talk about emotions, but that's killing you. Emotions are hard and hurting you, And the past especially was very painful. And you walked away from that. Wow, Aquarius. I don't know. Let's see. Let's find out about this person. Any advice about this person that Aquarius is having these challenges, or at least thinking about, or... King of Pentacles. It feels like there's shame wrapped around the person that I feel like you're interested in somebody, right? And it's probably somebody of the past is why you're trying to write letters and you're thinking of the past, and there's these like reflections, a lot of reflections of your relationships, okay? So just somebody from your past or somebody's, you love them, but you know, there's some shame, unfortunately, wrapped around foundation, and there's a lot of passion, but there's like stopping because there's a pole. There's something dividing you two. There's something that's been dividing you two, but it also feels really shameful. Your partner feels shameful. Embarrassed, maybe. Wheel. It's the wheel in reverse. And so it's funny because, yeah, you know, sometimes you're on top and you feel really good about yourself and you feel so pretty and beautiful and it's your time to shine and be open and, you know, invoke. And then, like, I'm going to show you the reverse is why I see this girl so much. Look at, I think your partner is like really broken and sad, or whatever this connection is, because they're on your mind, Aquarius. And there's some shame and there's some sadness. This is really like kind of a tough situation of 9 years that was invested in this, and like kind of having not gone anywhere. Didn't get that new start you guys were looking for. What's the best advice for all this Aquarius energy? What's the best advice for all this Aquarius energy? Ace of Cups. Oh my God. Ace of Cups. I mean, very soon, best advice is to clearly decide what you want so that it comes now, because here it is. We have this new opportunity right around the corner, and it's so emotionally connected too. So your number is 1. Fresh. Number 1, fresh. You have the opportunity to have new lust and love and foundation. You have the opportunity definitely to have new emotions with people, a new emotional connection. Best advice. The world, yeah, it's upside down. Kind of slow shit down. It puts you on top, baby. Still see that 9. Fuck, a 9 too. So 9s and 1s, because then we have this 9, but it's a pentacles, right? And it's like cutting that hair, cutting that tie, cutting that love on the brain. Best advice. I think if you want something new, you got to cut the old out. So, yeah. I just feel like cutting ties. Any more advice? Let's see. Any more advice for my Aquarius witches? A 1 again! Ace of Wands! You know, I have to say, I just see in this one especially, there's a pursuit. It's sexual, it's action. It's like, if you want new, you got to pursue it. If you want new, you can't just go based off of sex. You know, we have the Ace of Wands, which does have sexual elements, yes, but it's like there's definitely like old flames got to be in the old past. We have new pursuit, Aquarius witches. You know, we got to cut some shit out of your life, like cut ties. Have new, there's definitely a new, beautiful, really complete too, because the last card we got was the Hierophant, so marriage and commitment, forgiveness and commitment and foundation. So there's definitely a marriage, and you just got to decide who you want it to be with. And I saw the retreat was on its way. Any last advices? I don't think it really wants to say much more. Any last advice for my Aquarius witches? Calling in your soulmate, right? Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So, to be honest, if you know that you want to be with somebody, go be with them. If you know that it's just time to get your highest love on and you don't know that person yet, call them in. They're there for you, my Aquarius witches. You have the ultimate love. Okay, my Aquarius witches? Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I fucking love you, my Aquarius witches. And until next time, peace, my witches.